Hello. So, three firsts. Say hi to James.
Hello.
Hi. So, three firsts. First one is sharing the channel with James. We've already said hi. You know him. Good guy. Number two,
Good.
we're in the Games Bunker, or Fortress of Solid Dudes, depending on which who you speak to.
Games Bunker.
Games Bunker. Solid Dudes. And the third first would be a battle report. So, today we are doing a Shadow War Armageddon. It's technically not the first game we've played. We've played one already, and somebody already won.
Went well.
Not bitter. And so, needless to say, he's going to have a little bit more points than me, because we're just playing it that way. So today, it's going to be Orks, rather unsurprisingly. I'm using the commander as the knob, versus...
Very nice. See that? There we go.
So yeah, be kind. First game, so we might get rules wrong. Second game, that's a lie. I'll carry on, so enjoy. Here we have the Dirty Grey Knights. Got Just a Card Jim over here. He has the Stonebolter, Red Dot, Sight, and Force Sword. We have Grey Knight Dwight, Stonebolter, Diamond Hammer, Red Dots. Grey Knight Tommy Gunner, Side Cannon, and Hip Shooting, which means he can run and shoot, -1 to his hitting. And we have Grey Knight New Recruit Brute with a Warding Stave, Stormbolter. Cool, yeah. This is the Ork Boy kill team, the Cuttas. Funsies. This is Grognak with a Power Claw Slugger. We have Buzzgob, Buzz Chopper, and Slugger. He hasn't really got a shooter there, it's just paper mache and cardboard. We have Scrag with a Buzz Chopper and Slugger. We have Grog with a Chopper and a Slugger again. Chopper Slugger? Chopper Slugger. Gorguts. We've got Roughnut, where is he? There he is, with a Rocket Launcher and Red Dot. He'd be hitting on 4 pluses. And then we've got the Youths, which is Two-Face, Tango, and Cash. They've all got shooters, nothing else. Cool, yeah. So we rolled, or I rolled, I got a 7, which was It's Quiet. And James got Indomitable, which is he can subtract 1 from his bottle test. Yeah, when he was 25%, that's from the Hunting the Prometheim Sprawl.
One guy.
Throw that away. Then this is the setup. You'll have to remind me the names, James.
God, I forgot myself. Let me get my list. Filming the Demon Hammer.
So Grey Knight Dwight,
Yeah.
Demon Hammer, and then we've got
Grey Knight Tommy Gunner with the Side Cannon.
good sight there for the boys there.
Shooting. We've got a few. We've got the New Recruit Brute with the Warding Stave Stormbolter. And that's Just a Card Jim, the leader, with Stormbolter. He's also got a Red Dot and a Force Sword.
Ready to run up.
Yeah.
On the Orc side, we've got the Spanner Boy. I'm not going to name him right now. Well, I will. The youths, I remember. Cash, and we've got the Buzz Chopper guy. We've got the other dudes again. Two-Face leading the way. Normal Chopper Slugger, Buzz Chopper. Then over here on the left wing, we've got is it Tango? Got the other Slugger Chopper, and we've got Grognak and his little fellow on the backpack. Cool. So Jim's going to go first. And this is the board, if you haven't seen already. Cool. At the end of the movement phase, this guy ran. So he's got +1 to his, -1 to hit. Side cannon, what's long hither, as you do, strolling along. Warding Stave, rather cautiously, stood here. And the leader has decided to run into action. He's going to have a -1 to hit. Cool, yeah. At the end of the Dirty Grey Knights shooting phase, this guy let loose into this set of boys, took the youth out. He is now down. These guys passed the leadership test, as you do. That's the end of the shooting phase, because they can't actually see anything else as it stands. Going into Orc shooting phase, 10-1. So at the end of the Orc movement phase, or the full Orc turn, so these guys ran up, rather characteristically. We've ran these guys. He stayed down, but he took a flesh wound, so he's moved 2 inches up the thingy. He's going to make himself useful. And these guys, the knob, the chopper, and the shooter boy ran towards his just a car, or at least in that direction. So everyone's going to have -1 to hit. Cool. Going into Grey Knights turn 1. So, Grey Knights movement for turn 1, turn 2 even. I'm a moron. This guy moved up towards the boys. Getting Larry. This guy moved, no, he pivoted, pivoted a little bit, didn't move at all. Side cannon of death. This guy, he moved, he didn't run, he moved 4 inches. Which looks like he's getting a better line of sight of these guys. And Warding Stave dude walked along. So get behind some cover, as you do. Right. That's the end of Grey Knights movement turn 2. So, Grey Knights, end of their turn. We've got this guy, did his Stormbolter at these guys. I think he took out at least 2, pinned 1, and downed the youth. One of them took a flesh wound. Then this guy, rather brutally, decided to unload at the same team, took Roughnet out. He got a flesh wound, pretty brutal. And then the Just Car, he decided to unload at this squad, this unit of guys, and he killed the youth, which was a bit devastating, and he also downed the Ork boy here. So that's the end of Grey Knights turn 2. That very devastating round of shooting by the Grey Knights. I'm going to have to take a bottle test, so we'll see how this went. Which is an 8, which means I died. So that's game over for the Orks. Another win for the Grey Knights. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to line them all up and figure out who's fully dead, who's coming back, and who all the rearm and resupply, etc, etc. So that was the end. A very short game for the first battle report. So how do you feel, James?
Another victory, I'm very happy.
Another victory. Typical James. There we go. We'll get back to you when we figure out what the wins and losses and everything was. So this roll is to find out how many prometheim caches Jimbo's team got, the Dirty Grey Knights. He's going to roll it any second now.
Ooh.
So he got 3.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's pretty good for him. He's very chuffed with that again.
Happy with that, yeah.
Cool. In addition to his 2 that he previously got from the last game, I should mention. Yeah. Right? Not bitter at all. Again. Right, since James got absolutely no downed fighters whatsoever, and this is my current downed fighters and Deadpool, Tango got took out. He did. Right, so we're going to do the recovery rolls. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Recovery roll. Yep. So again, Tango, he might well be dead. 4 to 6 is good, 1 to 3, bad. So he's alright.
He's okay.
He got back up from the dead. Good old Tango.
Reborn.
He's reborn again. We're going to go for Cash. He's going to go 4 to 6, he's fine.
Ooh.
3, so he's been thinking. So we'll pop him to one side and we'll thingy that later. So we got 3. We'll then do another dice. Do the next dude, next chopper boy.
Oh, not good.
He's down again. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Right. We'll go for Roughnet. Come on, Roughnet. What was that?
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
He's alright.
I'll let you see it. That's a 6. Just for proof. He's fine. So he's going to join the good team. Kind of good team. Right, we're going to roll for the next youth, which is Two-Face. Don't want Two-Face to die.
Ooh.
So you got a 1.
Not good.
Not good. Also going to roll for the last chopper boy.
6.
6.
Right.
He's on the team. So we've got an even spread there, which is not good for me. 3 made it. 3 did not. We're going to roll for the serious injury table. So Cash, we're going to roll, come on 6s. A 5, which is
full recovery.
Full recovery. Good lad. Good lad. Right. We've got Chopper. Slugger Chopper. Nope. Buzz Chopper even. Good gosh. We'll roll it. Okay. So open for a 6. 3. What's that?
Painful recovery.
Which means?
The fight against hatred from
Hatred. So he's got hatred. I can't remember which side of the body is. We'll figure that one out in a minute. We'll just film that. So he's alright, but he's sitting out this one. So he's out. And then the last one, which is Two-Face. Come on, Two-Face.
5.
5.
Yeah, full recovery.
Full recovery. Yep. Yeah. Cool, so all but one. He's just, well, they're all alright. None of them have fully died, which is good news for me. And now we're going to do the promotion. We'll start with Grey Knights, why not? So James has decided to promote Grey Knight Dwight with the Demon Hammer, since he did well. Not quite man of the match like this dude, but he did very well.
So for a Storm Bolter, I was quite happy.
For a Storm Bolter, yeah, pretty sweet. So we're going to roll 2d6.
Okay, here we go.
Which is a 6 and a 1, so 7.
5 to 9 skill, generate a new skill.
So we'll figure out what that is in a second and we'll tell you in a moment. So we're going to go for Muscle. Well, James has picked Muscle. Yep. James picked Muscle. So he's going to roll his 2 dice, re-rolling any doubles, and he's going to... So we've got a 2 and a 3.
2 and a 3.
Which if we have a little look...
You've got Barely or Crushing Blow.
So Barely is... Fight against bonus for fighting with 2 weapons, but you haven't actually got that. That's probably going to be...
Crushing Blow.
Which is, fighter adds hits in hand-to-hand combat, their armor modifiers improved by 1. So you'll basically, for example... Hits would normally inflict -1, they actually inflict -2. Either one, if I'm rightly honest, I'm not sure which one's more useful. So I'll let you pick. It's not my decision anyway.
I'll go for Crushing Blow.
Crushing Blow, so that's -2. So we'll make a note of that on your little roster. Cool, yeah. So, I decided to promote this guy. So we're going to roll on the Gorilla, because he's a Goth specialist, so we're going to roll, I say we. It's not really a team effort here, it's all me. So we're going to see which I got a 3 and a 4 to choose from, which I will bring it over here. Probably should pause this whilst I read these. 3 and a 4, so Hunter. As long as this, I'll show you it. Hunter, yeah. As long as this fighter is not currently injured, you can re-roll the Hunt in Prometheum Sprawl, which is pretty good. Or Medic, which is, as long as this fighter didn't go out of action, you can re-roll serious injury roll for 1 fighter after the mission. Probably going to regret this decision, but we'll go for Hunter, which means I get to re-roll the Prometheum Sprawl. Cool. So at the end of my game, which I lost, I decided to spend 1 Prometheum cash, and I... Come on, focus, you get... I got 3 new team members, 2 youths. This guy hasn't actually got stick bombs. These guys have just got shooter youths, as I seem to like, quite predominantly. We've also got another slugger chopper boy for 80 points. And because I had 10 points left over, I decided to give Spike, I think that's what I'm going to call him, Spike, he's going to have a clip harness just for funsies, and that's it, pretty much. So now we're just going to roll, for funsies, the mission on the mission table to figure out what we got. 5. So 5, which is Ambush. So we'll go over that, possibly in the start of the next game, maybe the end of this one. So we've got Ambush, which could be fun. Hello, or goodbye, more importantly. So, that was the end of the first game, the first battle report for the channel, which was pretty good. Thanks for coming, James.
No probs. Enjoyed it, it's good.
Well, yeah, you won, so of course you're going to enjoy that. Not bitter at all. Really. So, quick game, but sometimes that's what happens in Shadow Wars. I failed the bottle test, that was it. Game over for me. Which was kind of good, because I was getting absolutely slaughtered. Boys didn't really stand a chance, if I'm honest. They just went down. Fire, I think. Sustained fire from the side cannon. I'm going to avoid him like the plague. Try not to swear there. So, I don't really have a man of the match guy, to be fair, because none of them did anything. None of them hit, none of them fought, apart from possibly my leader, who hid in very orc fashion. Not very orc fashion, actually, but very un-orky. Grognak decided to just hide behind his boys with his little grot on his back.
Cowardly.
Cowardly. Been listening to his grot. He said, don't go over there, you're going to die, get behind the boys. They did what they meant to do. The youths died. They took meat shielding, as I like to call it. They died. Anything from you?
No, just quite happy with my side cannon. Storm Bolter, sustained fire went really well. Got some good dice. Got you pinned, got you down. So yeah, happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say you didn't really do well with your promotion roll. You went on. Was it Muscle? You went
Muscle,
on.
The guy's got a demon armor, strength 7.
-3 to the save, and you give him minus an extra 1. So unless I'm going to bring any Terminators on the board,
it's not really beneficial. For
probably not.
That's how it goes. I should have read it up on it a bit more. But...
Top tip.
Yeah.
Read up beforehand. I went with. Sorry for the wind.
Gorilla, was it?
Yep, Gorilla for this dude, so he can now reroll for Prometheum, hunting Prometheum Sprawl, so hopefully that'll come into effect if I ever roll the Slip and Fall one, which is not so good.
Yeah, a bit more useful.
Hopefully a bit more useful. So, as ever, if you liked it, put a like on it.
The wind's picking up, as you can see.
It is. Technical difficulties. Is that going to work? No.
Should we put that in the bloopers reel?
Put that in the no, we'll keep that. Keep it in.
Yeah.
Do it live. Yeah, so if you liked it, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. Obviously, tell us why, but put comments in there if you like it. If you want to name any boys that I've just got and whatever, and what have you, you can do that. So, I don't think there's anything I'll have to say other than goodbye from me.
So, goodbye from him.
Thank you.